Hey, 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 it's time to slay. Okay, your girl is doing some kind of different here. So, she has one comb on either side, a 5-inch part, and a big comb in the back. Okay, ladies? I decided to spray dye the roots because, girl, I know y'all see how white these hair roots are, okay? So I had to do it, all right? Your girl ain't getting ready for no cosplay. Your girl ain't getting ready for no Halloween, girl. You know, I just want to be able to comfortably wear this wig and enjoy the way that it looks. So I definitely had to darken these roots, okay? I am a fan of dark roots, black roots, whatever I can get with some color. And I love the color scheme that it was like, you know, a color scheme in reverse, you know, light roots with dark tips. But these roots were entirely too white for me, okay? So I am taking my spray dye. It's called Root Touch Up by Clairol in the color black. You see me take the pen. I think it's made by L'Oreal. It's the Root Touch Up pen. So you see me apply that to the roots. I'm also using a lot of different root touch-ups. Well, I'm not going to say a lot. I'm using primarily 3. But the main one I tend to go for is this Clairol Root Touch-Up in the color black. Because, girl, every time I spray it, I'm like, okay, I need to spray just a little bit more because I see white peeking through, okay? So, you know, that's what you see me doing, ladies. I'm going in and I am, you know, kind of running my fingers, you know, through the hair and gapping it so that I can spray a little bit of the touch-up. Now, I went a little old school with it. I got my supersized permanent Sharpie marker and I applied it to the roots as close as I can get to the parts. And I also went in with my toothbrush with a little bit of got to be spray on there because holding spray makes this root touch up and Sharpie run like water, so you don't want to put too much. But I just, you know, used a little bit of got to be spray along the roots where I applied the Sharpie marker to spread the black ink throughout the roots of the hair, okay? And I also, you know, try my best to block the lace in the part from getting dyed as well. So that's what you see me doing when I use my the tail of my brush to do that and my hands, okay? And ladies, just know it's very, very messy, so you might want to wear you some gloves when you do it. So I decided to do a really simple baby hairstyle. I couldn't really get really creative with it, like talking about it, because like I said, as soon as you apply got to be products such as the got to be spray or the gel, it makes the spray dye run like water, okay? It starts to come off like magic marker or some shit, okay? You don't want to undo the dye job that you are going to do on you know, the roots. So that's why when styling the baby hair, I decided to do a simple style, and I decided to not use too much got to be spray and, you know, while styling it. But I was still able to style it how I wanted to style it. It came out really cute, and I still was able to melt it in place with my blow dryer on a high temperature, okay? So once again, you see me styling it and putting the natural, you know, lifts in the front like I like, you know, in order to really show off, to, you know, add volume and really show off the cute baby hairstyle, okay? So I go in per usual with my with my foundation in the color 320. I apply it to the parts and the gaps in between the baby hair and the main hair. I laid it on pretty thick. I really did. I had to because, girl, this lace is so white. Everything is white, and it's like when I think of wearing this wig as a woman of color, I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that. She does shed. I want to just show you ladies that straight out the box that I was getting some hair while styling her, okay? So voila, she is on, ladies. And I'm not gonna lie, I was scared because I didn't know how it was gonna come out. But girl, when I put this little wig on, baby, I was like, okay, sexy mama, all right, girl, you looking real cute, you looking real, sassy, all that good stuff. And it was a cute different. I really like it. So stay tuned to my further commentary.
Hey JuiceDrops, JuicyNashae here, and I'm back so you already know. Show you a really cute wig, right? Okay, so what's the name of this wig I got on? Girl, her name is Cherilyn, girl. Alright, okay. And so what color do I have Cherilyn in? I have her in a 3CR Irish coffee, okay? I don't know, I just like that name, it just makes me want to go to Ireland one day and have their coffee, especially if it's looking like this, And who is Cherilyn made by? Girl, she made by Outre lace front, okay? All right. So before I go to ranting and raving about all the things that I did to achieve this look with this future wig, Cherilyn, let's get to the rest of Cherilyn's details right here. Okay, so now that we're back from Cherilyn's details, let's get into Cherilyn's 360 right here. Okay, now that we're back from Cherilyn's 360, let's just get right into the close-up so I can get all in y'all face and show y'all the products that I used yet again in the tutorial to achieve this look for Miss Cherilyn. Now, I want to show y'all how she looked before I ended up spraying her, just to give y'all ladies a reminder. This is how she looked. Okay, so it wasn't this one on the stock card, it was this one, y'all. Okay, so she had very, very white roots, okay? And yeah, so let me get in y'all face and show y'all what I did to darken her roots, okay? Okay, so I wasn't sure how this wig was gonna come out, because y'all already know that synthetic wigs, y'all cannot dye, okay? Like, you can't put a rinse in them. You can't go and buy any kind of like hair dye from the beauty supply store or anything like that, or from Walmart, to dye the tips, the roots, or anything, okay? Because it's a synthetic wig, okay? So I was sitting there like, oh, I really like the way that Cherilyn looks in a Irish coffee, but I just when I put her on, y'all, girl, the roots looked platinum blonde. So platinum blonde, it looked white, okay? And I was like, I am not going out in public, not even around the house, looking like that, okay? So I was like, what could I do to, really tone down the platinum blonde roots and make this wig wearable and cute enough for me to feel comfortable with wearing this wig? So you ladies already know from watching my tutorials and whatnot that I am a fan of using root cover-ups, root touch-up sprays, and all that good stuff. And I definitely use this wig as an experiment. And can you successfully dye your roots or dye a synthetic wig using root touch-up spray or anything like that, right? So that's what I tried. Now, the 3 root touch-up sprays that I ended up using was this root touch-up spray in the color black, made by H Beautiful. You can find this at Sally's, I believe, or Walmart. Okay, H Beautiful. I also used this big old one right here, which says Clairol Roots Touch Up in a color black. Okay, and last but not least, which I happen to use this company a lot with their root cover up sprays, is L'Oreal with their Magic Root Cover Up, okay, in the color black as well. So why did I use all of these? Girl, I just didn't know which one was gonna work to the magnitude in which I needed it to. Okay, so I definitely wanted to get more than enough, so in the event of me trying it and it running out, I would have backup. I also wanted to try these different companies and root touch-ups and stuff to see which one did a better job. And I would have to say the best one that I really felt was making a difference was this root touch-up by Clairol in the color black. I really feel like this one was really giving me like more range when it came to spraying it. But I also feel like an honorable mention is these two, you know, made by this one in the Magic Root Cover Up, made by L'Oreal, and the Age Beautiful. Okay, so these two still gave me coverage. It's just you get more products and you get a wider range when it comes to spraying it with this. Okay, so I did some simple baby hairs. I just glued it from temple to temple, and then I went in with my liquid foundation. It came out really, really different. And it's not necessarily a bad different, it's cute. It came out really cute. I really wasn't sure how the finished product was gonna look once I put her on and styled the baby hair and did my makeup and all the goodness. Cause girl, when I sprayed it and I finally got done with it, I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling it. It looks rather weird. But I must say it came out really, really cute now that I have it on and styled on my head. Okay, so with that, I am gonna get out your face. Close up over. Before I just start numbering pros and all the goodness, I must admit that I haven't had Cherilyn on long. You know, I like to usually wear the wig for at least 24 hours to give you ladies a full, thorough, and tried and, you know, tested review and rating on this wig. So I've only been having this wig on for probably about 4 hours now, since I've been around the house while doing my makeup and, you know, choosing what to wear for this review. I haven't had her on long enough to really, really give her a thorough, you know, pro, con, and final rating. But I am gonna give you the best that I can for the amount of time that I have had her on. So when it comes to Cherilyn's pros, pro number one, this curl is so pretty. It's a really pretty loose barrel curl. It's a little straight at the top, and it kind of tapers into these really pretty luscious barrel curls. Okay, so that is pro number one. Pro number two, I really, really like the reversal style of this Irish coffee color. Even though I had to go in and, you know, dye the hair with the Root Touch-Up spray, the color is what initially attracted me to this wig. It looks really pretty in this honey blonde color as well, but I like this color Irish coffee more, okay? So that's why I decided to go with this color instead. Okay, is there a third pro for Miss Cherilyn? She's a lot of hair, you know? I'm gonna combine the volume of hair and the fact that she is also big head friendly. Those two pros make up pro number 3 for the Cherilyn wig. I didn't have to cut any of the adjustable straps off. I have a 23-inch head and she's fitting your girl very comfortably. I, you know, screaming, uncle, please help me please, or nothing. Your girl is completely comfortable in this wig, okay? So that is a plus, a pro, and all that good stuff. All right, what else? And the amount of hair that you get with this wig is really, really good. You know, I mean, Outre tends to, you know, give you what you pay for as far as volume and look and cuteness and all that good stuff. Outre tends to be really good about giving you the amount of hair you deserve, cute curls, and great lace that, you know, melts and all that goodness, okay? So I definitely can say that this is a great amount of hair, so I'm happy with that. So I think that's it for the pros. Let's get on to Cherilyn's cons, if any. If I had to think of a few cons for Cherilyn, the number 1 con that comes to mind is that this hair does tangle. It tangles a lot. It tangles a lot. Okay? So I'm just gonna run my fingers, girl. I really didn't glue her all the way down really, really good. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna try not to pull her smooth off because we don't want that. But she does tangle. She does tangle, okay, as you can see. And I've only been having her on for 4 hours, and I really noticed the tangling when I went to comb her out for this tutorial. I was like, girl, ooh, you tangled up. And I just got a knot back here. Okay, I'll deal with that off camera. But just know, con number 1, your girl Cherilyn tangles, okay? Does she shed? Yes, she does. I noticed shedding right when I took Cherilyn out the box. Girl, she be shedding, okay? She sheds. And even though she want to act cute on camera, because I'm running my fingers through it kind of, and, you know, gently pulling at the ends. See, I'm not, you know, pulling hard, just pulling at the ends enough to get whatever loose hairs that's gonna come out. And even though I got a few strands, I did get a lot of shedding from Miss Cherilyn when I styled her for this tutorial. Girl, I wish I would have saved the ball, but I didn't. But just know that she is a shedder, okay? Con number 2. The color is slightly off from the stock card. Now, it's not slightly off because of what I did. No, that's not what I'm talking about. As far as when you go back to the stock card, it goes from a platinum blonde right here. Then it transitions into a pretty chocolate brown. And then it looked like it goes to a black, right? Now, y'all already know I sprayed this part, okay? But do y'all see the brown in that bowl? No. So not even when you kind of go through the hair, that's the original hair color right there, y'all. It was that platinum blonde color, okay? Then it transitioned to this kind of like dirty blonde, and then it goes to black. But as far as it being that pretty chocolate color, no. Now, I know that the name is Irish coffee, but girl, there's no coffee in this Irish coffee, okay? So that's a con. Now, is there a con number 3? Well, she's a Outre Perfect Hairline wig. And I did notice that even though she is made by Outre, she kind of has a thin laces edge. A lot thinner than I'm used to when getting a Outre wig. I kind of was like a little off put by that, you know, because I know when you get a Outre wig, you know, lace space is to be expected when styling your hair, because that's what they known for. You know, they usually give you more than enough room to lace, lay, and melt your lace. But unfortunately, with the Cherilyn wig, I did notice that the lace's edge was a little skimpy. Now, I think that's all the kinds that I could possibly give this wig without having worn her for a complete 24 hours, okay? I give Cherilyn a 7. Yay! All right. Okay, so 7 is still good. 7 is still great. And I give Cherilyn a 7 because although I haven't worn her for a complete 24 hours, I've only worn her for 4 hours, she still gave me a lot of tangling, okay? And I can only imagine, just using my, you know, foresight when wearing these hair synthetic wigs, I can only imagine that if I got tangling from wearing her for 4 hours around the house, you know, getting ready and set up for this tutorial, I can only imagine that the tangling could get worse. And if the tangling gets worse, then girl, you already know the shedding is to follow, baby. Because as soon as you go to combing through this wig, you're gonna get shedding, okay? You're gonna get that. Tangling and shedding goes hand in hand, all right? But overall, how this color originally came wasn't as pictured. Let me show you ladies one more time before getting off of here. She didn't quite come with that pretty chocolate color, you know, that was supposed to make this color up, but it's all good if you decide to do what I did and spray the roots. She looks really, really cute, just the way I managed to style her. I like her now because the way that those roots came, girl, was too platinum, baby. You would have been looking like Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones, girl, with them platinum blonde roots, okay? And although we love the mother of dragons, I ain't trying to look like Daenerys, girl. And if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, girl, go watch Game of Thrones, all right? Anywho, better yet, don't watch it, because you're gonna hate, absolutely hate the ending, okay? So, and with that, thank you ladies so much for watching my tutorial and review for Miss Cherilyn. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your girl. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at JuicyNashae as well. Bye.